sometimes you need to be hit in the face with reality to realise where you stand in life. Like, for example, a few weeks back, I realised what I was doing with my life was getting nowhere. And I started to kind of blame myself, and I used to just think, oh, I'm a fail, I might as well just not even try anymore. And so I just gave up. And I would sit at my computer for hours, and I would just not do anything. I wouldn't help my mum, I wouldn't help myself, I would just sit there, being depressed. Because I was stuck for answers. I questioned everything in my mind, but I never answered anything. So I was just there going, oh God, what do I do? Because your mind's just kind of filled with everything. You're just like, oh God, oh God, oh God. And then like it just goes, and then you get to the point where you're like, I give up. And you give up. And then it got to the point where my mum was just fed up. And this was 2011. And that was a bad year for me. I didn't even try and solve anything. I was just, it was like everything was hitting me in the face at once. And I was just like, can't take any more! So, 2012, I made sure to make a difference. And make a change. And solve these things that have been going in my mind, and answer the questions that I've had in my mind. That's what I did. As soon as I hit the new year, I was like, I'm going to go to uni. So I started looking up unis. I heard from some people good places, and I worked on my uni stuff. So now that's all sorted. I'm just waiting for replies now. The next thing was, I tend to wait for people to talk to me first. And I know that's a really bad habit, but because I was so shy when I was younger, I thought, oh, no one ever wanted to talk to me, so there's no point in me trying to talk to them because they just won't even want to talk to me. And then so I made a step up and I started talking to people first. And I found out that, like, I mean, some people, they were just like, they didn't want to know and whatnot, but that's going to happen with everyone. I mean, you're going to have some people that just don't want to know and they just don't want to talk to you. And then there were people who actually did want to know, and like people that you wouldn't think would want to know. And it's kind of nice because it gains you more friends, and like the more you get invited out, the more you meet new people. And I love meeting new people because like you meet some really, really cool people, and I've met some really funny and cool people in the new year. And I loved it because I just kind of put myself out more. Not in any, like, oh yeah, come get me boys, but more in the, hey, I'm Erin. I'm here to talk to. I just want to make friends and stuff. And it was really nice to start talking to new people. Like, I loved all my other friends as well, but it was nice to talk to new people as well and make new friends. And then another thing was I was still at home, but I still kind of had my down points, and that's when I would do nothing and I would just mope around my room going, ugh. I got to a point where literally my room was a tip for a whole week, and I tried tidying it up, but I couldn't be arsed, and I had no motivation whatsoever. And then my mum was just like, oh, enough is enough, and she said, get out my house. And at the time I was just like, oh my god, why would you do that? I still don't understand. But then actually, thinking about it, I did understand. I hadn't been the perfect daughter, I hadn't been helping out, and I hadn't been looking after my room or anything. I was taking no pride in anything. And then, so, I cleaned up my act. And I have been making my room look spotless, and it smells of incense sticks at the moment because I love my incense. And you can see behind me, there's candles and stuff. Oh, nearly fell over. But yeah, I have candles and I got incense sticks, and I've just been trying to make my room really Erin and cozy, because I have always been a sort of perfectionist in my room, because I like to kind of represent myself, like, because I think like your room is what really shows who you are. And my room basically says I am a crazy bitch who loves randomness. No, joking. I feel I have quite the hippie spiritual room, sort of, because I've got my incense sticks, I've got my dream catchers, I've got my fairy lights. I love my fairy lights, and my little candles everywhere. I've got a little stone garden like here, and I don't know. So I started taking pride in my room and myself more, and then it got to the point where I wasn't even really taking pride in myself, like the way I looked and the way I acted and stuff. So I thought, next step, me. So I started just kind of coming up my shell more and being like, hey, this is me. If you don't like who I am, then you can go bugger off somewhere else, because I don't want to know if you don't want to know me. I'm not going to change myself for someone that doesn't even like who I actually am. So, and I started really taking care of my diet and my fitness. I mean, I still have my chocolate, because I love my chocolate. But I love dark chocolate, and I know that was plain chocolate, but we have no dark chocolate in this house. And yeah, I still treat myself. I mean, I'm not like, I'm going to starve myself because I'm so fat. I don't even think myself as fat. I just want to make myself look a little more healthy, if you get what I mean. And I have noticed changes, big changes. And because I'm getting a tattoo on Tuesday, sorry about that, sound like I was an opera singer. But yeah, because I'm getting a tattoo on Tuesday, it'll be like all worth it, and I'll be like, ah, BAM! So yeah, that's basically what reality does to me. And lately, also, you know, you make new friends, and then they suddenly act really funny with you, and you're like, okay, dude, what have I done? And like, you're just like, I'm acting the exact same as I had been before, what's going on? But to be honest, I'm not even going to let it get to me. Because if they don't want to talk to me, then fine. I guess, like, I don't need to talk to them if they don't need to talk to me. I mean, I try to be a good friend, and I try to be there for them. As I do for all of my friends, because I do try and be a loyal friend. Hello. A loyal friend, because I don't like to see people hurt, and I don't like them to experience what I've been through, so I try and help them and like show them that there's someone there to listen, someone there to talk to, someone there to just help them through it, if you get what I mean. And I've got this amazing friend, and she's pure amazingness, and she's been through a hella hard time, and so I've just been there for her. And it's really nice. And I'm just going to live life. I've got uni to go to this year, and I'm just living life to the full. I'm taking the risks without me, well, it being like life risking, because I don't really want to kill myself. But I'm just doing what I want to do. I'm doing what I want to do. I'm doing what people appreciate. Well, I'm kind of like, I'm being there for my friends, I'm being there for the people who matter, and I'm really trying. And I'm just living life to the full, because that's all you can do. So, thank you for watching. I know I've been babbling on about myself, I'm sorry, but I hope you liked it, and I shall say goodbye for now. So, goodbye for now.